Just drinking plain water. Don't know about this.
She's smarter than that.
She was always dragging her into things.
I've got your back. All right, what is it? What do you need?
Who knows? The cat was crazy. She was a fool to trust her.
Okay, got it.
What was that? Now a big surprise.
Ooh, nice. Chopped her with my bound sword and set her aflame. Love that. Oops. I took her bow. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, let's store the warhammer as well. Just in case. Just in case I need more room for when I get deeper in here. Bounty note. There was only 3? Okay. Yep. Felt like there was another one where, like, I feel like there should be a body over here too, but nope. Cool. Ooh.
I'm right behind you.
I think I have a
I'm a mage, not a pawnbroker, you know.
weapon upgrade for you. Yeah,
You lead. I'll follow.
of course. outside.
What? There's a whole ship down there.
Kerr's orders. Nobody goes in or out until he gets back. The boss will skin you as soon as he's done with Regier.
Gods, what a mess.
Oh. Razier's already skinned, huh? I am a mage who is sneaking. Yeah. Could be interesting. So mages guild, mages and corrupt and stuff like that. Oh boy.
Now wait, this is the
Why don't you just jump in my...
Watch it!
Madmen of the Reach. And what were you guarding? Oh. Armory. Very little use to me. Hmm. Yeah. What was that? What hurt me? Come on. Time to go now. Oh, come on.
Be careful.
Ooh.
Still here. All right, what is it? What do you need?
Okay, grab that book.
Okay, got it. Anything else?
Nope. Whoops, whoops, what'd I do?
Lead on.
I pulled up the, I think it's called the Council or something like that. Thief of Virtue.
Boss went down there today?
Yeah, he's after Regier. Never seen him so angry.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's just felt wrong down there lately.
Now you're sounding as crazy as the cat. Going on about the Pale Lady next.
Okay.
At least something good came out of that trip to Sarthal. I didn't find anything but dust. All right, what is it? What do you need?
Come on!
Shoot.
Watch it!
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm real sorry about that. What a disaster. We haven't seen a caravan in a week. We actually lost ground in the tunnels. If next week isn't any better. 2 new recruits. Here we go. Isa and Rajir, who got skinned alive, I believe. Sidna Mine. I believe that is a mine in Markarth, and it's supposed to be like they're treated like badly down there, and it shows. She got more experience than all of us put together. I've put her in charge of the dig. Takaji Cat's good with a blade, so I've sent him topside with the raiders. Tunnel's going well. Isa made our first big find just yesterday. Buried chest with a couple hundred gold. Topside, Rajar and his team have hit 5 merchants this week. In and out faster than the guard could respond. Looks like things are finally going my way. Tunnel broke out into some kind of giant cavern. There's a whole forest down there. Found a nice sword all laid out on some kind of monument and everything. But this is just strange, eerie. What is this place? Not like any tomb I've ever seen. I think the cat's gone crazy. Can't focus, keeps muttering to himself. To the worst. Botched 2 jobs yesterday. But she's not fooling anyone. Yet he keeps asking to see my sword, begging to borrow it. Like I'll let him get his paws on it. It's beautiful, perfectly balanced, better than any I've ever heard or held. Sure, he can have it, right in the gut. My precious. Okay, so it almost has that, the one ring to bind them all, kind of effect on people. So this was the leader's quarters. I see her in every shadow, hear her voice on every breath of wind, in my dreams, in my ears, in my mind. The Pale Lady. Ooh. We have to stop her. Just return the sword and we can shut her away forever. I can't take this anymore. I have to do it. I must. Rajir, so he's trying to take the sword and return it in its rightful place to put this Pale Lady at rest. Learn more about the theft in Frostmere Crypt. So we found that out. Left the White River gang this morning. Left Hadvir's thugs on our tail. And this is Isa's journal. Wasn't a bad gig, but it was time to move on. Rajir and I weren't getting anywhere with him in charge. I'll never understand how he does it. I couldn't find so much as a rumor in Windhelm, but Rogier stayed outside the city. Got wasted on moon sugar. Moon sugar is kind of like a drug. I don't want to say it's like cocaine, but who knows, it could be. And still managed to find us a lead, some gang out Marthal way. They're holed up in an old ruin, digging it out in between raids on the caravans. Joined up with Kyr's band. Their treasure hunting dig is a disaster. 3 months of work have barely cleared a single haul, and 6 men have died from cave-ins. In charge of the dig, while Rogier is leading the raid's topside. Your state of mind will pay off after all. Made her tougher. You'd think a man who could swing a sword could use a pickaxe, but these louts are exhausted after barely an hour. No wonder this tunnel's taken forever. That'll give them some incentive, so gave them double rations, huh? Night shift woke me to say they'd hit something big. Kier, Rogier, and I went down to take a look. It's huge. The whole forest. Yeah, you mentioned that. Kier's journal. The whole forest was just swallowed up by the earth, with a big old monument out in the center. Kier took the sword from it as a trophy. Proof his whole plan was finally paying off, so he removed the sword from its resting place. For once he might be right. Rogier's been having nightmares over the past few days. He keeps muttering about a pale lady, one of those swamp women who steal children away at night. I forgot what those were called. I think they actually have a movie kind of like that, right? I think. Okay. To think some fool's story could turn the toughest bandit I know into a Karen kitten, frightened of his own shadow. I'm just glad none of the others see him like this. Okay. I'm getting worse. Rogier can barely sleep at all. Now, and whenever he dozes off, he wakes up screaming. Woke the whole place last night. He says the pale lady is coming for us. She's down in the forest. We have to return the sword or she'll kill us all. Not a chance. The boss clings to that thing like he was born with it. I've told everyone Rogier just has a fever, but this can't go on. Put a few things together. I'll slip out tonight, never look back. So she intended to just kind of leave. Okay. So, good to have a little backstory to this. You know, is this, I don't know if this has anything to do with the Lost Legend. Did I take that book? I don't know if I have. Oops. Pale Lady. No, okay, the Forbidden Legend. No, I don't think I have. In Frostmere Crypt, the bandit Rogier stole a sword from the gang's leader in order to stop the Pale Lady, a mysterious figure haunting his dreams. He fled into the tunnels below the ruin, with the bandit leader in pursuit. So we learn more about the theft, which I'd have, find the stolen sword, and follow Kier and Rogier into the tunnels. Okay. Wait, who was the guy that they flayed? I thought it was Rogier. Okay. Maybe I am wrong.